Welcome to the Short Book Summaries channel. Enjoy and subscribe if you like our work. In a landmark article published in the esteemed Harvard Business Review, Stanford University professor Robert I. Sutton addressed a taboo topic that affects every workplace: employees who are insensitive to their colleagues, corporate bullies, bosses who just don't get it, the kind of people who make you exclaim in exasperation, "What an asshole." Now, in a definitive book that addresses this growing problem, Sutton shows you how you can work with unsavory people without becoming one of them yourself. Having been one, and having dealt with hundreds, this book was a perfect combination of comeuppance, how to avoid being one, and how to deal with the ones around you. Thank you for enlightening background about and excellent advice for dealing with assholes. I want to hand our copies but would rather not deal with those repercussions from the certified assholes I have to deal with on a regular basis. Taking Sutton's advice on that. The book talks about the bullying that goes on at workspaces and how it affects work output and productivity. The no asshole rule is based on an essay Sutton wrote for the Harvard Business Review in 2004 called More Trouble Than They're Worth, which talked about the no asshole rule. In the book, Sutton explains more about how the rule should be used to weed out toxic employees during the hiring process and on the job, plus tips for the victims who have been bullied at their workspaces. I picked this up in search for advice on how to deal with assholes in my professional life. Unfortunately, the only real solution is not to deal with assholes in your professional life, and this book convinced me of that fact. The no asshole rule empowered me by providing criteria with which to evaluate my situation. Was I really surrounded by assholes, or was there something wrong with me? I am now employed in a largely asshole-free environment, subscribe to Mr. Sutton's blog, and a much happier person.